What happened was every time I was sleeping with a man, the occultic person will get promoted. So, for example, an occultic man comes to me and he wants to be a manager or wants to be promoted. He will then ejaculate inside of me, and then he will get the promotion straight away. So I was basically used just to make money for the demonic world. And if, for example, if someone came to try and love me, right, to be with me, I didn't like it, to the point that when I did the ritual, there's a thing called spirit husband. You actually get married to a certain spirit. A demonic spirit marries you, means that no man can come in and show you love. They have to either be an occultic, sleep with you, mistreat you, beat you, and just treat you basically like trash.
Otherwise, the demonic entity will put a blocker on it
That's
and not allow that guy in.
That's right, exactly. So a lot of the times when I went to the parties, I was actually being instructed, and also they used a certain girl, right, who was at a time who was at my school, who used to bully me, but she was acting like the mistress. So she would tell me, oh, there's a party here, this man likes you, but she'll be collecting the money on behalf of me. So a lot of the times I was being sent to the party to sleep. When I got there, most occasions, I didn't know that I was going to sleep with the guys. But as it kept on happening, I realized there was always going to be sex. So sometimes I'll be walking down the road and the man would literally see me, and the man would literally be beeping the car. It's like I was vibing through sex. It's like you smelling. Men could actually smell sex from me. And a lot of the times I'll be walking on the road. If I was with somebody, the men will actually give me vicious look, like as to say they want to rip off my clothes. It was that bad, to the point that even pastors used to come to my house and ejaculate right in front. It's like something took over them. So I could look at a guy. At the time, my eyes, when I was possessed, my eyes was like snake-like. You couldn't stare at me the way you're staring at me now, because it's like what was inside of me be talking to you.
Right.
So it really took hold of my life. And at times I'll sit in the house and I can hear things moving in the house, and it's quite frightening. And I know that there's a demonic presence in the house. I went to churches could not help me because a lot of them were occultic churches. And I finally got the help when I met up with an advocate worker who was working for a particular church called Pillar of Fire. At this particular time, I didn't actually want to go to church because I'd had bad experiences, just like how John explained, if the pastors or the priests are really, they've shown that they're really horrible, or they've been, masturbating. Why would you trust a pastor? So when I was being told, give this man a chance, Pastor Patrick, Pillar of Fire, it's a Pentecostal church. I went in there and I got my deliverance. The first time I got my deliverance, 6 demons came out of me, right? And I was hissing like a snake and wiggling like a snake. And the second time I went for my deliverance, 4 demons came out of me. And then the third deliverance, 2 demons came out of me. The third deliverance, that's when they realized that my mother, right, because the pastor then spoke about ancestry curse that comes from the mother, which is Mamiwata, which is the sea goddess. And then I was screaming and shouting. I was literally saying F. I was swearing at him. And even the person who was there was so shocked of what actually came out of me that day. The 4th time where I went for another deliverance, John was actually there. They had to pray to break every soul tie, because every man that I was sleeping with, right, that had, the minute they ejaculated inside of me, I was creating a soul tie, a bond, a spiritual demonic bond.
That's why there's multiple demons, basically.
That's right. So because I was sleeping, because every man I slept with, through the sperm, there was a spiritual bond. For example, if somebody wanted to think of me and masturbate, right, I could pick up their energy and then I start masturbating too. There were even times I would sleep on the bed, right? And I've got my bra on, but I know someone has taken, an entity has taken off my bra. Then there was another instant where I was actually laying on the bed and I knew someone was having sex with me. I actually knew so because I came out, I was all wet and I was literally drenched in sweat. And that's when I was like, oh my God.